Hey. Now for the news. Glad you can join us and welcome to the P.G.M show.
Hello everybody in the whole wide world, whoever is watching us. I'm your host Peter Goodman and welcome to the P.G.M show. 3 shout outs I have to do. First, before I get into Andor episode 10, and first up I just want to say a big shout out to Jason, middle-aged Kiwi man who collects Star Wars figures, for actually coming on to have a good conversation with me on my show on Sunday morning. Thank you. Plus a huge shout out, and it's good to meet another good Aussie bloke, Sci-Fi from Sci-Fi Collectibles. I'm going so fast with my speech pattern, I'm sorry. And I haven't even had a coffee for ages. And I just want to shout out, thank you for hanging with me. And yes, his channel's great, it's fantastic. Just saw a Predator Hot Toys that he posted up on his channel. Go and see it. And, detail on that, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And one of my favorite films is the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator, the first one, the OGT. Okay, GT? But awesome. Anyway, it's nice to meet you guys. Anyway, I've got to say, nice to meet you and get to know you. Main aim for me is getting to know new people everywhere, here or around the world, who collects action figures. It's a learning experience for me, and it's just a good conversation. So wholeheartedly, thank you very much for giving me the time and giving your time to come to my channel and just hang with me, or just having a good conversation and an interview. So I want to give a huge shout out, and I am thinking about you. I have been thinking about you for a few days now. Adelaide had one hell of a storm that was devastating. I saw it on YouTube's, and I just hope and pray, I'm going to say that, sorry, I'm going to pray that you are staying safe, and you and your family staying safe and taking care of yourself. I think by the devastation I saw, it could be one hell of a cleanup, like Mike's town was. They had a storm and a flood, and it probably takes ages to clean up. So, yes, so I am thinking about you. Okay, thank you, Daniel. And yes, sorry. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to Andor episode 10, and boy, was it a thrill ride. Was it a prison escape to be end all prison escapes? Probably not, but this one was great. In a series that I've always loved, Andor, so bleating on about the locations, the tone, the grain of it, the acting, just superb. One of the best adult Star Wars programs that I think is for adults, as they are saying, and now I'm jumping on the boat to say that. But what a ride, as I'm saying. Okay, I think the word I'm searching for is sacrifice in this one. It wasn't named, or the title wasn't Andor Sacrifice. That's what I saw, is sacrifice. Andor was sacrificing mainly his life to get out of a prison that he really didn't want to be in. He is working for the Empire, and he knows it, with building what he's building. So that's his sacrifice. Kino's sacrifice is basically himself, within himself. He's been such a hard ass sergeant kind of archetype character that he has to sacrifice himself inwardly to be almost a sergeant to get the other prisoners out, because he really didn't want to go. He didn't want to have anything to do with this escape. And when Andor was talking to him, or saying that, we've got to get out, where there is no way out. We will either die here or be subject to another prison, and then you'll die there. So it's a life of servitude of the Empire. So this plan has got to work, and basically it did. Basically it did. So I think the turnaround from Kino being such a hard-ass sergeant, wanting order from the prisoners, and this turnaround that Andor, Cassian, or Kiev, said, look, hey, we've got no choice. It's now or never. We've got to escape, or we will die, like the other level died by electrocution. On the other side of this, we have Mon Mothma and the sacrifice she has been involved with financial difficulty. She needs money for this charity, and this man who is a criminal, who is not to be trusted, but he doesn't want money. He doesn't want to be paid, as Mon Mothma wants to pay him credits, money, whatever they have. He suggests something else, something sinister probably. He wants to introduce his 14-year-old to Mon Mothma's daughter, and not in a marriage, but in a deal like that. You can see where that's going. So is she going to sacrifice her daughter for financial gain? That's the question. So we'll have to look at that in another review and episode 11. So that could be detrimental to Mon Mothma and the that side. Anyway, yes, it's worth noting. Will she go there, or won't she go there? Everybody's probably hoping it will or it won't. I don't know. It's up to you. Comment down below if you want to say that she's gonna sacrifice her daughter by doing this financial skullduggery to actually get the money she wants. Okay. On Lutheran's part, his sacrifice before that, the Imperial, you don't see sacrifice at all. It's they're going about their business. Then we see the spy involved, and his sacrifice, unfortunately, is his family, his new family. He's just now found out that he's got a child, and he can't really do anything. He can't escape from Lutheran, because Lutheran needs him to spy on what they're doing. So that's a sacrifice of death if the Imperials find out that he's a spy. So he's got to be in a spy. There's no escaping that. So that's his sacrifice. Lutheran's sacrifice is everything. So really, basically what I'm saying, and you've just probably pointed it out so many times in this review, is the word sacrifice. Everybody except the Imperial scene is sacrifice. Even with the scene going back to Andor's home planet, that's not really sacrifice. That's just it's a inroad to where maybe Andor will have to come back because his mother is dying and she's slowly passing at the moment. So that's where the spies are coming into it as well, being Imperial spies and being rebel spies. They're caught in a web of what's going to happen back on that planet, which is intriguing, really. It's exciting where that's going to go. Anyway, okay, so that could be my review, is all that in a nutshell. This is me in a nutshell. Sorry, bad reference to Austin Powers. Yeah, pretty short one this week for me for episode 10. Very, I could say for me, easy to actually talk about, because I think in my take, in my mind, in my psyche, in my little reviewing noggin, it's all about sacrifice. That's what I saw anyway. And to be quite honest, I haven't mentioned Kino, he can't swim. Maybe if we do see him again, he might sacrifice something in that. Although he might not. He sacrificed himself to actually save everybody with Andor's help, and then he couldn't escape because he couldn't swim. That could be a major sacrifice, that he may have to go back into the prison and undoubtedly succumb to death. Who knows? Who knows that, I'm speculating. So a little bits of nuggets in the air, really. Great, fantastic episode. It's one of these episodes that's really easy to follow, for me anyway, in layman's terms. Great storytelling by Tony Gilroy. Great editing as well. Great camera work. Locations, I tell you, the locations and the grain of this and the tone of this whole entire episode is just so good. It is Star Wars for adults, and I will jump on the bandwagon, jump on the boat for with everybody for saying that. I think it's one of the best Star Wars things since sliced bread, and we haven't had that for a while. So I will leave you with that, ladies and gents. Thank you for watching the P.G.M show. It's been a quick one today. And until next time, take care, stay safe out there, and see you later. Oh, before I go, I'm going to go off. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I'll be much appreciated if you do. Okay? Again, please take care of yourselves. Please do that. And I'll be seeing you. Okay?